Why don't we have so many black people in Utah?
Oh, I don't know. Like,
wait, are you're mixed, right? You're
yeah.
Black and white?
Yeah.
Like you're African American or from which?
African American, yeah.
So who's black in your family?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Why do you think there's like less black people in Utah itself?
Why do you think there's less
Black people.
black people in Utah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really think race.
Hey, I met a black man in Colorado. This is shocking. Hey, listen. Wait, how do you find yourself here?
How did I find myself here?
Yeah, because
just for work, just my job. But aside from that, I probably wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for work.
Yeah, so you said like you were adopted, so your parents are white, right?
My parents are white.
I get it. I officially welcome you to Utah. Wagwan, my people. Let me put on my glasses so I can look cool. Anyway, it's your favorite guy right here, Mr. Blaze. I like having fun, you know what I mean? And I want you to have fun too in life. So, as I promised, today I'm taking you to Utah. Utah is a very controversial state for many people who know it. Utah is considered a religious state. The Mormons, if you guys know what I'm talking about, and very conservative. Some people consider Utah as racist, which might be true, at the same time might not be true, because you know how the media portrays stuff is quite different. Sorry, that's my car. It's trying to ask me. My car is trying to ask me if I can do self-drive. No, we don't do self-drive these days. I don't trust machines driving me around. But anyway, let's go back to it. So Utah is considered one of the most controversial spots in the United States of America. And because maybe the population of black people in Utah is quite small, unless you're in the capital city, which is Salt Lake City. Can you see me? Good. Salt Lake City. But luckily, I've been there numerous times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 10 times, so many times. Like I can't even count. When I used to live in Las Vegas, Utah was like one of my top destinations to go and explore nature, mountains, beautiful scenes. So I have a different perspective of that place. So I'm just leaving Las Vegas right now. It's approximately, I'm late, it's 1:50 p.m. Vegas time. It takes me at least 2 hours to get to St. George, and I know it will get me another 1 hour from St. George to Provo. So I might be heading back home a little bit late tonight. I hope I make it safe. If it's too late, I might have to spend the night there. We don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows, but Blazy does. So let's enjoy this beautiful trip together and let's explore Utah. Okay. Jesus Christ. It's crazy hot. Vegas is hot, but now I'm just approaching Arizona, and I'm telling you, you can tell how my skin is getting darker. You know, the more hot it gets, the darker I get. I get more melanin popping out. But I'm in Mesquite, Nevada. Mesquite is like the last stop before you jump into Arizona. And as I reminded you, from here, like from Mesquite towards Utah, we'll go through a 15-minute drive in Arizona, and that's it. And that scenic drive I'll have to show you guys. It's very beautiful. But I had to stop here for a bathroom break. This is a casino spot. I don't know how they call it. I see the other one is Oasis. There's so many casinos here. and then you can see the mountains, beautiful mountains. And hey, I have to give shout out to Genesis. This is a very good car. Like, I'm using it and it's giving me very, very good service. Like, oh my God, the amount of luxury that is in this car, speed and all kind of stuff, suspension is just magic. But I went in straight, and the more, as I said, the more you leave the city, Vegas, you start seeing less black people. So I went into the casino, I was the only black dude, and I could tell that some people are excited to see me. They thought, like, who's this guy? Where is he from? And as we go into Utah itself, it's gonna be even more different. So come, we're still kicking it until we get to Utah. Ladies and gentlemen, what else can I say? And actually, as I'm recording this video, there's something we always forget to do. It's to give thanks to the Almighty. When you start traveling around the planet and see these kind of structures, you can say that it just didn't happen by magic. This is God's property. There's something that is responsible for everything. We can call it evolution, but I'm telling you, all this work, all these things just didn't happen by magic. Look at those huge mountains up there. And the wind, the elevation is quite different. And the rocks, wow. I hate heights, but at the same time I hate when big structures are next to me, because you know, you never know. But this is Nevada, oh, this is Arizona, the Gorge Drive. So I'm gonna take you through a short drive. I won't hold the camera for a long time because you know, it's quite as dangerous. The road is so windy as we get into that area. But let's drive around and see what God has offered us today. This is called Paradiso in other languages. It's very beautiful. There's a river actually down here that you can see, but unfortunately it doesn't have fish because it's so hot out here, and it's like a mediocre river. It's just like a tiny small river. But it's called how do you call it? I have to remember. I'll tell you in a minute. But I forgot the name. I think Littlefield River or something. It's been a minute since I've been here. But there's a nice little old river here, and there's signs everywhere that says, "Watch out for falling rocks." So if you're not careful, a rock might fall on your head. So gotta be very careful. Wow! Look at all this beauty. Beautiful. Nobody is rushing. I don't want to rush. I'll just be behind this truck here. Other drivers drive here so often, so they tend to switch lanes. But because I consider myself a visitor, I don't want to rush. And I like how they've made this road so safe, you know? And ladies and gentlemen, I officially welcome you to Utah. We are in Utah. They call it the Promised Land. We've made it. Wow. I'm kind of happy because the connection I have with this state is quite personal. This is a place that I used to travel to every single time back a few years ago, and it's a destination that I know I'll bring my kids and my kids' kids and my kids' 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 kids just to come and enjoy this beautiful land. All right, we thank God I made it safe. It's quite warm, as I said. I'm in Utah. I'm in this place called Pioneer Park. It's a free park actually, owned by the city here, and I've been waiting for a long time to see if they will start charging people who come to visit, and they don't actually, which is quite impressive. And I also have to say, I have to give shout out to the state government here. Gas prices are fairly cheap, cheaper than Chicago, cheaper than Nevada. So I just filled up that little car and I think it cost me only $40. But if I was in Vegas, I think I would have paid like 60 something easy. All right, let me start exploring Utah. I've started hiking a little bit, and I also want to talk about something that I've really seen, or I've seen in Utah for so many years that I've been a frequent visitor. I think this is one of the few spots in America that you will see the value of family. If you go out in public spaces, there's a high chance you will see father, mother, kids working together, doing activities together. Okay, hey, I met a black man in Colorado. This is shocking. Hey, listen, I was in my car and I saw a black man walking by and I just went running because I saw someone who looks like me. Anyway, so what's your name, bro?
My name's Waylon. I'm from Kanab, which is about 40 minutes from here.
Yeah. Wait, how do you find yourself here?
How did I find myself here?
Yeah, because
just for work, just my job, but aside from that, I probably wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for work.
Yeah, so you said like you were adopted, so your parents are white, right?
My parents are white.
I get it. Oh, that's because I was like, it was hard for me to imagine two black parents moving to here, like staying here. I was like, and what, like, how do you deal with the idea that you might be the only or a few black person in the whole area?
I mean, it sucks, but it just lets me be unique. Let me stick out a little bit more. That's how I have to see it.
I know. You're like a celebrity or something?
I guess so. That's what it feels like sometimes.
Yeah. Wow. So you get like girls and stuff. Hey, and how do you juggle with the idea? Are you like part of the Mormon church?
No, I'm not. I'm Christian, actually.
You're Christian. Yeah. And what? So we talked about the benefits of being black, which is like you stand out with like a celebrity. What are the like the downfalls or like the challenges of being black?
Getting looked at a lot. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I get treated a little differently just being here. Yeah. But I mean, it's not too much of a downside because I do my own thing. Like, I don't really care about those people because they're just weird. But
yeah. And actually, I was telling my friends that anytime a white person looks at you, it doesn't mean that they're racist. Sometimes they're just curious. You know what I mean?
They're just curious.
I'm like, they're like, oh, I don't see many people like you, so it doesn't mean that they're trying to be racist.
Yeah, no, I don't see it like that whatsoever.
Actually, I'm telling you, in Utah, nobody have ever called me a nigger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that might happen here. That might happen here.
I know. So here's like, there's a high chance because I feel like here, they feel like they have a pass.
Yeah, they have a exception. It's weird. Yeah.
Man, it was nice meeting you, black man from Utah. Actually, black man from Colorado City.
From Colorado City, yes.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Olivia. I'm from Wellsville, Utah, or kind of by Cache Valley, Utah.
Nice. All right, so I know you're shy, but quick question is, how long have you lived in Utah?
I've lived in Utah my whole life, so
you were born and raised here?
Yeah.
What about your parents?
Yeah, they were as well.
Born and raised?
My mom moved around a little bit throughout her life, but mainly.
But let me ask you a question, like what other place do you think you will go if you leave Utah, in the United States?
If I left?
Yeah. Or you don't have any plans?
I don't know. I think maybe Hawaii.
Okay, Hawaii.
Or, I don't know, I like any place green.
Oh, nice.
So if it has... stays warm and green all year.
And another question that I like to ask people, why do you think there's like less black people in Utah itself?
Why do you think there's less
black people
in Utah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really think race. I feel like...
Because I feel like, it's a very beautiful place. I have to be. People are very nice, but I don't see many black people. So I'm trying to encourage black people to visit Utah and come and enjoy this beautiful place. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And then so last thing, this is just like a trivia. Okay. What do you know? Do you know anything about Africa?
Not much.
No, good. No. So if you get a chance, buy a flight, go visit Africa. My question is, why don't we have so many black people in Utah?
Oh, I don't know. Like,
wait, are you mixed, right? You're
Yeah.
black and white?
Yeah.
Like you're African American or from which?
African American, yeah.
So who's black in your family?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
And nice. Are you guys Mormons by any chance?
I'm not. I don't know if
Are you?
I am.
Sorry, cool. So let me start by you first. So why do you think there's less black people in Utah?
I don't know. I feel like it's just like not a place that black people usually live. It's just like
I see.
I don't.
Because I feel like every time I walk out on the streets, I find myself as the only black person.
There's only a few.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful place. And let me ask you guys, what do you love about this state?
The scenery.
Scenery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you had a chance to leave Utah, will you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because we lived here our whole lives.
Yeah.
The people.
I wanna. Yeah.
We're not very friendly.
Tell me two good things about the Mormon church, like the Mormon religion. What do you love about it?
Probably the way it just like it'll make you. It's a great thing to hold on to, I think.
Nice. So your whole family is from
Yes.
the church?
It's so cool.
Perfect. So what do you like about this place so far? Is it your first time visiting St. George?
No, I have grandparents that live here, so I come here a lot.
And let me ask you one more thing. Are you like a part of the Latter-day Saints church?
I am, yes.
Why do you think there's less black people in Utah in general?
I'm not quite sure. I think it probably is historically from
Okay.
like where. I don't know how to explain it. But I think like Civil War area, Utah was like the last place to be like colonized
I
in
see.
the United States.
Yeah.
And the people that came here were pioneers of the Latter-day Saint faith.
Yeah.
So they're the people that established Utah, and their descendants.
Oh, nice.
And they're majority white. I mean, there are a few black people, but not very many.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you, black people, there's a beautiful land called Utah. You guys can come and visit.
It is quite gorgeous.
So it's very beautiful. I feel like I've never seen one of the most beautiful sceneries like this in the whole country.
Yeah.
If I had a chance to talk about the beauty of this place, it will take me decades just to write books, and I think I might write thousands of volumes. And as I said, every time I travel to these spots, I don't go there to intimidate them, but I'm just going there for the purposes of exploring and visiting and seeing how different cultures live. And not many black people live here in the state of Utah. And actually St. George is one of the most liberal spots. And while going down into Colorado City, many people there haven't even seen a black person in real life. The last time I was there was 4 years ago, and I was being followed around by kids and even sometimes adults. They were so shocked to see someone of my kind, because many people kept telling me that they only see black people on TV. And you can see those beautiful family members there enjoying the sunrise. After this, I'm gonna go back to my hotel, eat some breakfast, take a shower, and I'll be on my way to Colorado City, and then I'll be back to Vegas. There's something I want to show you in Vegas too. Fremont, and also we have to go to Red Rock Canyon and visit these small spots. Just have good time before our time ends on this planet. Let's go.